So today I'm gonna share with you a juicy encounter I had with a pale skin nigga. Okay, so I was minding my own business today as usual, and this individual decided to pull up to my bumper, babe. And in doing so, it came through. What did it come through? Social media, email, text kind of thing, because I was doing my business, and so I had put my information out there, my email and all, and so it came through that way. He pulled up to my bumper through my email, but he was looking for SugarBaby. And he was looking for an Ebony SugarBaby. See, he has seen my picture. He got like what he has seen. So he was like, okay, well, I see you doing this with your business. Let me see if I can help you. Or let me extend my help to you. But the catch to his help was I would have to do sexy videos for him. Or I would have to video chat with him. That was the catch. And he put in some money attached, and he was like, you would get this amount of money every 2 weeks, and oh, by the way, I have 2 other SugarBabies. Okay, but I love the Ebony ladies. So I'm like, looking like, I ain't asked for this. I ain't asked for this. I really didn't ask for this. But while you here, he said, would you like to see me? So I'm like, you know what? Let me see this nigga that's so bold gonna step to me like this, just assuming or just to offer, cause you have to be bold to step to this like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, let me see. So he was like, would you like to see me? And I'm like, sure, let me see you. Scarred my mental for life. Scarred my mental for life. Like, I am not even gonna say. I ain't even gonna say, y'all. I'm not gonna say, but I see it in my mind. I'm like, this is not human. This is not human. This cannot be human. I'm like, oh my God, no. But let me tell you, rewind. Even if what I had seen, because first of all, I didn't ask for that. I just wanted to see a face. Okay, I got more than a face. Okay, more than a face. Not just that. That I didn't want to see. I seen like feet and hands, and I'm like, just by looking at them, I'm like, this can't be human. This is giving me werewolf vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like, It was gonna either way. Like I said, rewind. It was an anyway, because Love Priestess, my key is sunshine. Don't do them kind of things, baby. Okay, we gonna get into that in a second. But I just wanted to see who had pointed to my bumper, baby. Like, I wanted to see who this was that was so bold and just, I can do this. And baby, the average woman, when they seen how much that person was offering bi-weekly, as he had said, they would have been like, oh girl, yes. And he only asking for sexy videos and what else? Or video chats. That's all he's asking for, which I'm pretty sure he was gonna pull out his stuff in a video chat. Hell yeah. The average girl, the average woman, the average lady, the average so-called feminine nowadays probably be like, hell yeah, girl, that's easy money, girl. All I gotta do is do this and do that. I can do that. Not me. First of all, let me tell you who I am. I've never, not once in my whole entire life, did anything strange for the change. I heard and seen that phrase once someplace, and I was like, oh, I was laughing because I had never heard it before. And I usually don't use stuff that I've heard because I'm my own creator. I create my own lingo. Get what I'm saying? But I like that one, and it's fitting for now. I've never in my life did anything strange for the change. Never. I've never spread an eagle for no money. I never even I never gave a nigga, let him get pie-faced for no money. I never did anything for money. Never did anything sexual. No kind of favors, no pictures, sexuals, anything in exchange for money. Like, no nudes in exchange, none of that. You know what I'm saying? In exchange for money. Actually, let me say it, I've had plenty of offers. I forgot what I was on. I was working doing the free government phones many years ago. And I came across a businessman. And I know he was highly intelligent. He looked the part. I knew he was well established because he just looked the part. Like, he got out. He was writing a check wherever I was at. I was getting off of work. And he was like, come in, let me speak to you for a minute. Very professional, not like that. I'm paraphrasing. So anyway, I ended up, I had a little time to spare. So I ended up getting in his big ass truck. And my car was a little ways away from me. So he ended up, was like, I'll drive you to your car. So as he's driving me to my car, he is telling me who he is and what he does. Okay, he owns construction companies and everything. He had his own little fancy ass pen. When I say fancy, not the ones that you can buy in bulk and they all cheap looking. Like, this nigga had paid a guap for a pen with his name on it, and it just slid across the paper like that. You get what I'm saying? When he was using it, I could tell it was just gliding across the paper. Like, it had his name on it. It was just, everything about him was saying rich, right? So he ended up getting to the point of why he really wanted to drop me off to my car, which was because he liked what he seen and he wanted a piece. Okay, he liked what he seen and he wanted a piece. Mind you, I had just relocated maybe a year, no, maybe 2 years to where we was at, and you know, getting reestablished and all that other stuff. So he was like, yeah, I like what I see. So me, I'm like, okay, well, what's the what's the cash? You like what you see, okay? Now, he also told me he had other women, and that's a no for me. He said, you know, he got other women, and he said, what he say? He said, the poo want nothing for him. That down there want nothing for him. He can get that anytime, but he wanted mine. That's what he said, and that was the catch. He told me I would never have to worry about no money ever again because he has me taken care of. This is what he was saying. I got you taking care of that. He said, you ain't never got to worry about our money. What you want, I can give you all of that. You get what I'm saying? Only thing you going to have to do is you going to have to give me something now. You going to have to give me a piece. I'm going to have to get that whenever I want it. That's what he told me. Still being new to them types of energies, it just broke my heart. I don't know how come I thought that it was going to be something else. You know what I'm saying? But him just wanting that, and he already said he had other women too. But he wanted to add me to the team. And at the time, a relative had said, well, you know, if they're a businessman, you know he can have any woman he want. And you probably know he got any woman he want. So I'm like thinking to myself, like, I already knew it was a no. Because when he said he gonna want me whenever he want me, and that in exchange for him giving me everything, I would have to give him a piece. It was already a no. So as usual, I just had to let him down gently and be like, oh no, it's a no for me. And cutely, nicely scoop my ass out of his car and go ahead and leave. Okay, skirt. No, because at the time I was on my celibate journey again. And I think at that time, I'm not sure the year or whatever, but at that time, I think I had already put 2 years in at that time when I came across him. I was 2 years into my celibacy. You get what I'm saying? The first time around. So I had put 2 years, and I was like, I'm not finna break that. And for one, you ain't even saying you finna be mine. You saying you finna give me a piece of you. And this Scorpio, I don't play. I don't share my men. Okay. Yes, I have been cheating on, but actually willingly sharing my men with somebody else, like saying, okay, yes, I got him right now and you can have him later, or I got him now, I got him, I can have him later and you got him now. I don't do that. I ain't never done it and I would never do that. Okay? What's mine? This Scorpio, Love Princess, my key, sunshine. What is mine? And I know it's not, get what I'm saying? I know it's not possession. You can't really be in control of it. We already know that. But you get what I'm saying. What's mine, what's for me, and what's dicking me, it's supposed to be dicking me. Only me. Baby, when I say you come home to me and only me, and you don't be peeping out the window trying to get in dangerous, that's how I roll. That's mine. Okay? We don't share over here like that, because for one, you want me, but how I'm set up, you see what I look like. You see how my insides is. You see my integrity. God gave me all things good. You hear me? So then you gonna come and tell me that I can't share that. I know you gonna once you get a taste, you can come and you think you gonna come and tell me that can't nobody else have that. It's yours, but you can share yours. Baby, he didn't even know who he was talking to when he offered to take care of me. Mind you, that wasn't the first offer I've ever had. Excuse me. Mind you, I could have in many times accepted money for that. And baby, I could have been done built an empire if that was the damn case. If I was the type to sell that. But I never have. I've always walked by faith. I don't care what bill needed to be paid. It didn't bother me. Yes, when I first started with faith, it was trying. Sometimes I cried. A lot of times I cried, not knowing how things were going to work out. But what I've seen and noticed throughout my journey is they've always worked out. It's always worked out because I refuse to give in and I refuse to give up. That's what you must know. You do not have to compromise your integrity just for a green dollar bill or just to pay a bill. You don't have to do that. And I know so many women in this society and how it's just natural. I even had a relative tell me one time, fuck that love. Just make sure that nigga can take care of you. You get what I'm saying? If he can take care of you, go ahead. Me, I'm like, what about love? I would much rather love this being than to just be with somebody because he can take care of me financially. I'm not the type. I'm not wired for all of that. You get what I'm saying? I remember one time I was in a situation, and again, another relative said, well, hell, use his ass. Use him as good as you can. You get what I'm saying? But the way my heart is wired, it doesn't matter if that being is like that. Me personally, I'm not able to just use anybody. You get what I'm saying? That's not my heart. I don't give a damn if you did fuck me over, if you did treat me like an enemy. I do not have the heart to use anybody for anything, let alone money. So the fact that this pale nigga came to me and thought that he was gonna get some of this priceless was a no. Was a into the okay. No. For one, I don't do them types of things. I would rather call on G.O.D, baby. Because that's what I do. If I don't see a way, then I rely on my faith. Okay? I rely on my faith to be my guide, to be my supply. That's what I do. This is who I am. This is how I've come to be where I am now. And I'm even going to even greater heights within me, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Because I haven't compromised on my integrity. You see, when you compromise your integrity, you lose a piece of you every time. You become detached from your soul, and your soul is your higher self. So instead of being one, every time you compromise your integrity, you become spaced in between, which invites more of the enemy. Invites the enemy into your existence even more and more. The more space that you have in between you and your higher self, your divine self, the more room you have given the enemy to enter into your life. The more demons you have invited into your front, your back door. Come on in, y'all. I don't give a damn about myself. I don't love myself enough to believe that this is going to work out without me having to lay on my back or open my mouth wide and gag. I don't know what y'all be doing, but I'm just telling you, baby, that ain't it. That's not it. It's not it. And if you've done it and you've done it and you've done it, then you know the feeling that you have felt with doing something you really didn't even really want to do. It's just like working a job you didn't even want to work. Going to a job every day that you don't want to go to. You just feel like you have to do it because in exchange you're going to get some money behind it. And usually that money is going to go behind paying a bill, putting gas in the car. Usually that money ain't even go to places you really would like for it to go to. You really would like to take a vacation right now. You really would like to go shopping right now, okay? You really would like to do some very exciting things, but the money that you're getting from compromising your integrity by doing things that you don't want to do is going to pay in the motherfucking bills. Think about that. So I had to share y'all. I just had to share with y'all that story. I'm telling you, I had the audacity of this other pale skin before Thomas. He just want to have some fun. He want to take me on his big ass boat. I'm telling you, when they see you and they like the way you look, baby, they be like, they really be willing to spend. And that's how a lot of women be getting by nowadays. But me, I am reserved. After all that I've been through, after all that I've learned, after all that I've accomplished, I damn sure now it's not going to reduce all of that to doing those types of things. I don't give a damn if it is just a sex video. This is for him, the one that God created specifically for me. All of this is for him. I don't need none of me circulating around like that. No, this is for him. I am reserved for only him. I am a one man's woman. I had to make sure I get it right. One man's woman. A one man's woman. I just crave to be indulging in him as he indulging me, you know. We ain't peeping for nobody else but each other. Okay? That's what I'm manifesting. So that's what I'm manifesting, and that's what I desire, and that's what I'm calling in, and that's what God has promised me and God has told me that is for me. Then why the hell would I do the opposite thing? Why? You have to think about these things, ladies. And men, because there's some men out there that compromises themselves too because they got a little sugar mama. Yeah, baby, just break me off a piece here and there. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I don't want to go fuck this lady, but shit, that money good. Okay, think about the money. Hell no. I want to share a story with y'all, but I might wait to share a story with you because I'm gonna go ahead and share a story with you because it is a good story. And I want to take back what I said. Not take back what I said, but you know what? I did one thing one time before. I had this girl heavy in my ear, and she was older than me, more experienced than me. And I was really in a hard place at the time. And it was this nice looking old man. Here we go, y'all. I'm telling you, it was a nice looking old man. Because I take back what I said, because I did. To me, it was the worst thing ever. And it was never done again. Now that I think about it. Because, yeah, now that I think about it. I can tell y'all. But she was like, go ahead, girl, go ahead, because she done it. She said she done it before and all this other kind of stuff. She was telling me to have sex with this man. He was older, like probably in his 70s, y'all. But he was a nice looking 70-year-old man. So I was like, he was getting at me. That's what I'm trying to say. And I was turning him down, but I was telling her that he was getting at me. And this is what she was feeling in my head. Mind you, I'm all naive and, new to all this kind of stuff. So I'm listening to her, but I really don't want to hear it because old men ain't never been my style. I ain't never liked wrinkles. I ain't never liked them kind of thing. Never. So I was like, oh, her voice is so heavy in my head. So I was like, you know what? She was like, girl, that's with a bag over. I already knew I wasn't gonna have sex with him. I already knew that was never gonna happen. But she was saying, when you have sex with girl with a bag? Girl, shut up. Nobody be putting bags over people's heads. Shut up. That's what I was thinking to myself. So he wanted to get at me, and I eventually accepted. And I got quite a bit of money for this. Too. All right, I'm back, y'all. So, I invited him over, and I just let him these right here. Yeah, I just let him. Yeah, suck them. It probably didn't even last 5 minutes. It was the most disgusting thing I ever done in my life. And yes, I got a big ass profit off of that. But it was the most disgusting thing I had ever done in my life. Not just because he was an older man, and not just because his breath smelled like vinegar, because he used to make these homemade vinegar skins, and they were amazingly good. But not just because he was old and his breath smelled like those vinegar skins he made. It was just not for me. It was the worst thing in my life, and I attempted to scrub off the experience me when I took a shower that night and many other nights to come. And yes, I got paid really good for just sucking freaking titty. For just sucking a titty. Old ass man just want to suck. He wanted to go further, but I was like, hell no. So I let him suck the titties, and I got paid good. Come to find out, days later, this nigga had a wife. Damn. Me, I'm not that type. I've never been even type to even go with anybody if I know they got a girl. If I know you got a girl with a nigga, you better not go to my face. You know you got a girl or a wife. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that type. I told you, I am for one, baby. I ain't sharing nothing. I'm not sharing my stuff, and you ain't sharing it. If we together, we together. That's it. Okay. He had a wife, so I was like, oh man, that made me feel even worse because I'm the type of person I wouldn't want nobody to do that to me. Like, damn. So I found out he had a wife. So I was like, oh man. He actually wanted the keys to my place so he can come over anytime. He wanted to pay my bills. And he wanted to slide up on me every now and then. I just couldn't do it. And so yes, I did have an encounter one time. That one time. And that was enough for me. I never did anything like that ever again because I felt bad in the inside. I felt bad. And then I don't even know what I spent the money on, but it wasn't worth it. It really wasn't worth it. And what type of so-called friend would encourage you to violate you like that. Think about it. That's not a friend. Because I would never tell my friend, girl, go suck that dick. Girl, he gonna give you this amount of money. I would never even tell my stars that. I'm teaching my stars to not even engage in anything sexual until you feel like that's the one, until there's love present, until you feel like you're honestly ready. And no, you're not just gonna do sex like I was doing back in the day, just with any and everybody. No, you're gonna wait until you connect with an individual on a soul level. You're gonna feel immense love for them. You're going to feel so many great emotions with that person. And then when you feel that, that's when you go and you connect physically through intercourse. Ladies, more than anything, I want you to value you. You are more priceless than any amount of money. And you do not need no man. That man does not respect you. And this is how I feel. A man doesn't really respect you if he's going to have you do certain sexual favors for money. Because if he was a real man, he'll be like, that's what you need? He would give it to you from the heart. He would give it to you from the heart and say, I hope and pray that things work out for you. He would give you a lead to some type of knowledge that he have on how he could help you in your situation and your circumstance. But he damn sure wouldn't disrespect you by downgrading you and partaking in sexual activities with you. He wouldn't reduce you to just that. You are powerful. Without you, the world wouldn't be what it is today. You are the reason this world exists. You. Creation and life comes through you and from you. You are the foundation of this world. You're the foundation and the backbone. You, that's you. If you need a man in your life to supply all your needs, then you better call on G.O.D, baby. God said, I have more riches and glory than any storehouse can hold. You best activate your faith. You said, God, I need you to do this for me, God, because if you don't do it, it don't get done. If you don't do it, God, it don't get done. In the meantime, I'm going to do my part, which is exercise my faith and do all that I can within my means of integrity to make this thing happen. But if it's going to compromise my integrity, then it's not for me. If it's gonna make me feel some type of way after I've done it and when I'm doing it that goes against me and what I stand for, I'm not gonna do it. Never will I do it. I did that one experience and that was enough for me. I was broken in the inside, like pure broken. Pure broken. Ladies, love yourself. Because God loves you. God loves you. All parts of you. All parts of you. And this is coming from a woman that's been unavailable sexually for men for, I'm not even going to tell y'all how long now. And I love sex. Love it. Love it. But I'm not willing to do that for no change. And I'm dang sure now it's not going to just do it with anybody anymore because I know all the unseen strings and attachments that comes along with having just sex. Now, I desire and I will be connecting with that one. So that when we exchanging goods with each other, not demons. I no longer want to have intercourse with somebody where they're toxic. And so I'm getting all of their demons. And they sucking the pure energy, good energies out of me. Then I'm left all emotionally abused, mentally abused, and it's not worth it, ladies. I'm here to help. If you need to talk, you really want somebody to talk to in regards to loving yourself more, I'm here. You like this, like it. You feel like you know somebody that need to hear this message, that is possible. It is possible to rely on God and not man. Share it with them. You want to comment, baby, comment. Say whatever you feel led to say. I'm not judging you. I'm just saying, love you. You understand? Because when you love you, you just ain't going to tolerate no anything. And I know you probably tired of just anything. I know you tired. I know you tired. We getting rid of a fear-based mentality, and we are adopting and we are embracing an abundant mindset and mentality. Because we're worthy. We were being robbed blindly, but in our face, of all of the joys and the riches of being God's chosen. But now that you know, you can't unknow. You must do. Now that you heard this message, it's on you now to go out here and live how you was designed to live, relying on your higher power, which is you yourself, the God within you. You can do it, baby. I am a living testament to that. What you is looking at is faith. Okay. I love some sex, but I would not, never again. I never sold it, or not, like that time I just told y'all, I let him suck them titties for that amount of money, and it was good money. But I never did anything else after that. And I damn sure now just ain't gonna be in a relationship and just wouldn't know anybody. I decided that I deserve the best, and I will wait on that. I will continue to love me, to let go of the pieces of me that's no longer good for me, to heal myself mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially. I will be the best to myself. And when the timing is God's timing, universal timing, the him who is for me will be with me. The one that I ain't got to worry about is he wanting no desiring someone else. No, I'm the only one he see. Okay, I'm a beauty to the beast. You know, and I for him, loyal, you know. We're loyal to ourselves.